Welcome to my audio commentary of our hike through the Cathedral Ranges. As you can see from these slides, it was quite wet. This was a very late autumn, late May hike. What we found was there was a lot of fallen trees. The trees are probably the result of the 2010 February bushfires that went through the area. Some of the living trees had fallen, but most of them were definitely burnt trees. What you'll also notice in a couple of slides is an indication of how cold it was for May. The neighbouring peaks had quite a bit of snow on them, as you'll see here. This is looking east towards Lake Mountain from the Cathedral's eastern slopes. So we're getting close now to the farmyard campsite where we made camp for the evening. The farmyard itself was quite muddy, so we actually pitched our tent a little bit further down the track at a junction between the Razorback Ridge Walk and the track to take you to the farmyard. It wasn't perfect, it wasn't a flat pitch, so sleeping was a bit uncomfortable, not to mention freezing cold. It was below zero that night. We're actually cooking dinner and the rain started floating. It turned into snow. It was actually floating down on us, so we were cooking our dinner in the snow outside on top of the mountain there. It was not exactly comfortable. The view is worth the effort. It's a really steep climb up the Jawbone track to get to this position here, but if you did it on a clear day you'd be able to see quite a way. It'd be a good view. Now this is the track across the Razorback Ridge, so what you're seeing here, the rocks that we have in the background in these shots, is exactly what you have to walk over, and coming up is a really good indication of how tough going the track is. As you can see, you have to walk along that ridge indicated by the orange arrow, and in some cases you are quite close to the edge, so it's definitely not for the inexperienced hiker. Definitely need boots over shoes for the ankle support, and definitely walking poles are a good idea as well for the extra stability that they provide you with the absence of things like handrails that you might get in some state parks. Anyway, it was a great trip. I very much recommend it for someone who wants a challenging hike. It is an overnight hike. If you want to take a tent and a bit of a backpack, it is very challenging to do in one day, but it is worth the reward of being able to complete it. See you next time.